Well, Cora is focused primarily on getting people back on their feet and then getting them to learn a skill, create a new business, support another business, be hired by another business either in Cora or outside of Cora, across the country or in another country. Really, we have a global mindset and global partnership. So really we're empowering human beings, not just a specific population or culture or specific people with one language or religion. So we see them as humans who are in need of assistance. So the best way through our philosophy and research shows that to assist someone who's in an emergency situation and then empower them with education and medical care and advanced connections and business training and trade skills or whatever really they need and want and is useful. I mean, that's how we're going to help them. It'll be adapted, the educational skills and the trade skills and the model of Cora will be adapted to that culture, their specific needs, their language, their region, their disaster history. So really, Cora is much more an omni-adaptable model than a rigid structure of 13 buildings that's just going to be plopped down in a field. Now, if they already have great schools, fantastic. Then we don't have to add schools. If they need a medical center or they need a lot of housing to assist with the refugee population, the buildings and the model are adapted, and so are the financial models and the replication models. So you don't need the school if they already have a fantastic primary, secondary, university school system. So you can focus our resources on advanced medical facilities or more business grants, educational grants, anything they really need. So it very much adapts to the individual and the culture, to their history, to their wants and wishes and their hopes. So I mean, that's what we'd hope someone would do for us. So that's what Cora is all about. For instance, if someone is chronically homeless or situationally homeless and they're down and out, they can barely get a job from day to day, city to city, sector to sector, trying to just put food on the table for themselves or their family. That's really stressful, and that's really humbling in many ways. And that's really hard to get kind of your self-motivation to get yourself back on your feet or to take care of your wife or your husband or your kids if that's your situation every day, and it has been for months and sometimes years. So Cora and all the ministries and NGOs and government groups collaborating on a domestic or an international Cora, it provides those immediate needs. It takes away those daily stresses of just survival, basic human survival, and provides maybe a 90-day, 180-day program in their city or country that gets them on their feet, takes care of their food, shelter, medical care, and gives us the time and then the psychological peace to learn a new skill, learn a new trade, get healthy psychologically, and enter into a new chapter for themselves, for their family, for their community, with us as their friends and partners. Not from a standpoint of enabling somebody, but empowering somebody and equipping them to, at some point, they will turn back and continue to support Cora, support with their stories or finances or their own businesses that we've helped them start. They can hire more people in the same city or around the country. It's a fantastic model, self-sustaining and self-replicating. Cora will help people get from their current situation to a point of self-reliance. So if they're stuck on the streets or in a bad family life or they're in a gang or just wherever they're at and they want to be transitioned somewhere else, Cora will provide the immediate needs, housing, food, shelter, medical, in order to help them stabilize psychologically, to get to a point of internal peace, frankly, where our empowerment programs are useful to them. So whether it's a trade skill or whether it's a business skill or access to advanced education, will help them get to a point, or even just life skills, get to a point of self-reliance so they can take care of themselves, their children, their family, and then, as a ripple effect, their community. So Cora provides not only individual reliance, but advanced community self-sustainability. It'll take several years, but it's a good model to be moving towards as a collective, as humans working together to help those in need.